Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Edge. And we will be doing these on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern. And so this is really about understanding what I really want to give to you is to really help you thrive in your businesses, your holistic businesses. It means so much to me to help you to grow and to be able to be resilient, because that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about being able to be resilient, to build your business with resilience. And I see that we have Allie in the house. Hello, Allie. Welcome. So, what I want you to know is that your business and your businesses and your business challenges are the keys to help you to become more resilient. And what happens is resilience is so crucial as an entrepreneur, because you have to have a lot of resilience to be able to navigate and keep on going when those challenges and those patterns come up, whether it's your internal patterns that are coming up or your external challenges like your next client or financial challenges or being able to grow, and how do you grow in a consistent way. So all of those things are what we're going to be continuing to talk about in the Intuitive Edge. So the first thing that I really want to say is I want to acknowledge all of you for being the entrepreneurs, the heart centered, amazing women beings that you are. Because when you are being called and you're listening to your soul's calling, it takes courage. It takes courage, it takes stamina, and it takes resilience. And so I really want to acknowledge you for listening to your soul's calling, listening to yourself, and having the courage to keep on going, even when it feels like things are not going the way you want, or maybe your business isn't happening the way you want, or your vision, or those expectations. And we're going to get into all of that very shortly. So, first thing that I really want to do is to be able today to talk about that resilience, what resilience is, and being able to navigate the challenges in an emotionally healthy state so that you're using your emotional intelligence and navigating those challenges as an entrepreneur. And first of all, what is resilience? So, the way that I want to define resilience today is your ability to adapt, recover, and bounce back, or actually bounce forward. It's being able to integrate all the challenges that you're having right now, or that you will be having, to integrate all the adversity, all the stress, and to be able to rise above it and to use it to grow stronger, to get more connected with who you really are as a soul, to feel more empowered. And when you do that as a holistic entrepreneur, it will serve you in ways that you cannot even imagine right now. And I want you to know that your intuition guides you every step of the way. But in order to tap into that intuitive edge, because when you use your intuition, you have an intuitive edge over anyone that is not tapping into their intuition. If you're going and doing and not taking the time to quiet your mind, to go into the space of stillness and to listen to your intuition, that will go help you to go forward in more ways than you can even imagine. And that when you have that resilience and that emotional intelligence to quiet yourself, and that's what we're going to really talk about, is that emotional resilience today. And there are other pieces, and I will be talking about some of the other ones coming up in the intuitive edge. So today, what happens when you want to build that resilience, and you need to find that place of quiet and calm. Because when you find the place of quiet and calm, that's when the intuitive edge occurs. That you can find those spaces and listen for the guidance coming to you from your higher aspects of self, your higher self, the wise, unconditionally loving part of you, your soul, that core energy essence of who you are. And then you have your guides and your angels and beings of light. And they are all here to help you and to give you that intuitive edge. And so, how do you, when you're feeling that stress and you are feeling the challenges as the entrepreneur, the first thing that I really want to support you in doing is grounding. And when I'm working with my clients and when I'm doing it with myself, I am wanting to start each day, and grounding is something that it's not a one and done in the beginning of the day. There are times when you're in your head and you're spinning and you're going da 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 da, and the mind chatter is happening. It's about remembering to take a breath and do breath work and to remind yourself, I need to ground. I need to ground and tap into that quiet place. And so it's taking a breath in, deep breathing in, breathing out, feeling your breath. And we're going to actually do a breath technique that can help calm your nervous system down in minutes. Because in order to keep moving forward, to have the intuitive edge, you need to find the way to calm yourself down. And it's the 4-7-8 breath technique. So you're going to count to 4 on the in breath. Hold it for 7, and then count to 8 on the out breath. So again, take an in breath, hold on 4 counts. Hold it for 7, and then release and count to 8. And one more time, take an in breath, count to 4, hold for 7, and release for 8. And then you will notice that you feel calmer. And it is in the calmness that you can then ask, what is my next step? And you don't have to figure it out for the rest of your life. You don't have to figure it out for the month or days or weeks. The next moment. The intuitive edge happens moment by moment. And it's tapping in when you've calmed yourself down and listening and being in touch with that small, still voice. Your intuition comes perhaps in a whisper, perhaps it comes in a feeling or in a knowing. What's my next step? What do I do right now? What do I need to get done today? If you ask in the morning before you begin the day. And as you work on calming yourself down, tapping into the resilience that is within you, and I want you to know you all have it. And as you tap into that resilience and you listen, feel, sense, know the answer, you ask the question and then listen, feel, sense, or know the answer coming from your intuition, you'll have the intuitive edge. And that puts you ahead of all entrepreneurs. So I would really love to hear more about how this works for you. And I look forward to having you join us next Tuesday for the Intuitive Edge for Business Success, 12 p.m. Eastern. And Allie is going to put the link in the chat, and the link will be in Facebook and in YouTube down below, and the link in the bio for Instagram and for TikTok. And this link is for my YouTube channel. And we have many amazing programs, and I invite you to join me live for my TV show and podcast, where you can also type in your questions, and I'd love to share with you. And we're going to be talking about even more ways to cultivate your resilience for a thriving, inspired, and empowered life, for a thriving life and business. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. Look for the link. Have a great day, an inspired and empowered day, everybody. Bye for now.